Hey guys, it's Amber here with eTrailer, and today we're going to talk about how to strap down your motorcycle to a trailer. Now we all know motorcycles are expensive investments, so you want to transport them in the safest way possible. I know I do. So hopefully this video will give you the confidence that you need to strap down your motorcycle safely and learn some of the do's and don'ts of strapping it down. So the first do when strapping down your motorcycle is to check the weight specs on your bike. Make sure that your straps have a working load limit that matches or exceeds your bike. So for instance, my bike is about 480 pounds. And make sure to take into account any extra gear that you've added on there, any cargo boxes, saddlebags, anything that's going to add to the weight. And each strap is going to have a working load limit that you want to go by. So for instance, these are 500 pounds a piece. So 2 of these are going to be more than enough for my bike. So the second do is to actually use 4 straps instead of 2. 4 is always going to be better because you're going to provide your bike with 4 tie-down points. So you want to use an X pattern like we have here, 2 on the front and 2 in the back for the top security. And you also want to use a shock strap, like you see here. These straps have built-in shocks that are designed to flex and adjust with your motorcycle suspension as it's moving down the road. Whereas straps that don't have that, they don't have that flexibility built in, so they're going to stretch or come unhooked as your motorcycle moves. Our final do is to give the motorcycle a little bit of a push to make sure that it's not moving anywhere. So you can see here, this motorcycle is not moving. You can see that the shocks do flex a little bit, which is what we want, but this motorcycle is not going anywhere. So now we're going to get into our don'ts. Our first don't is going to be don't over tighten your straps. So this is pretty much impossible to do with a cam buckle strap, but it's very easy to do with a ratchet strap. So you just want to make sure to go slow, tighten 1 click at a time, and alternate sides. If you have a strap on the left and a strap on the right, do 1 click on the left and then 1 on the right and get that alternating pattern until it's tight. And you want to see about this much movement in the strap. The next don't is going to be don't trash your bodywork. Now you probably love your bike's paint job and you want to keep it looking nice, so you want to be selective about the tie-down points that you choose. You can see here I chose a tie-down point that was secure, that didn't move, but that also wasn't going to scratch or damage my bodywork in any way. So you can also see up here I chose this inner part of the handlebars because they don't move, and I avoided any wires. You do see the strap contacts the bike frame up here, the body up here. You can put a microfiber towel under there to make sure that there are no scratches. For me, I have an older used bike, so it already has some dings and dents. I'm not super concerned with it, and if you're not going super far, it's probably going to be fine. And this strap has a rubber coating anyway, so not too much of a concern for me, but if it's a concern for you, you might want to slip a towel under there just to make sure it doesn't damage your paint. So the third don't is don't forget to tie up any excess strap that you have. You just want to wrap it around itself and tie it in place so that it's not flying all over, flapping in the wind, even potentially hitting your motorcycle and distracting other drivers. The last don't is don't go cheap when it comes to straps. Even if you bought like a cheaper motorcycle, you still paid way more for the motorcycle than you will for straps. So it's worth it to invest in some good straps to protect your motorcycle. Shock straps are not going to be the cheapest, but they're going to be the best to protect your ride. So my personal preference is to use 1 inch or 1.5 inch shock straps for my bike. That's what works best for me. But if you guys have any questions, comments, tips, stories, leave them in the comments below. We are only a click or a call away. We'll see you next time. If you guys like that content and want to check out more, go ahead and click up here for a video. To check out an article on this topic, click over here. To check out a playlist, go ahead and click over here. Or to subscribe to our channel, go ahead and click this button over here to see all the videos by our awesome eTrailer teammates.